Okay, welcome back to the Directory Advantage Screencast. In this episode, we are going to learn how to create a new advertiser listing. So, we're going to start off here. We're on the Jamesport Kids directory. This is our demo site. I'm just going to start by going to an existing advertiser listing so we get an idea of what we're going to create here. I'm going to go to the Marble Slab Creamery advertiser listing, and this is what an advertiser listing looks like. If you want to refer to the tour video of advertiser listing, do so in the tutorials that we've provided. But this is what an advertiser listing looks like. In this episode, we're going to create a new advertiser listing for something called the Jamesport Children's Theater. So the first thing we got to do is log in to the control panel of the website. We're at demo.kidsdirectory.com/hello, so it's your web address /hello. And I'm going to log in here with my username and password. Okay, so we're logged in, and right now we're in the control panel of our website. And to create a new advertiser listing, we're going to hover over the Publish tab and then select Advertiser Listings. We'll click there. And this page contains all the fields that we need to create a listing. So the first thing I'm going to do is type in the name of our new listing. Like I said, it's the Jamesport Children's Theater. And go ahead and type that in. I've already typed these in before, so my browser kind of remembers that I did this. So it'll make it a little bit quicker. Our street address, the city is Jamesport. Our state. And keep in mind, these are all displayed on that page. These are optional. The name is obviously, the title is obviously required. But if your advertiser doesn't want their address or email address published, you don't have to fill that out. But for our purposes right now, we're going to go ahead and fill these out. And okay, so we filled out their state, zip code, phone number, email address, and web address. Now the overview section. In this is the section below all of that information on the page. If we go back to the Marble Slab Creamery, you'll see that right here. It's this part right here. You can just write a little bit about the advertiser. We're going to go back here, and so I've got a little bit. I'm just going to copy and paste in here, and so we're all set on that. Scrolling down, the next thing we want to do is upload our badge image. And the badge image is, we'll go back to Marble Slab Creamery, it's this image right here. It's a 200 pixel wide by 200 pixel wide image. And so we're going to go ahead and find our badge. I've already had it created. It's good to have all of your images that you're going to drop into your advertiser listing. Go ahead and have those created first so you can just go and find them and upload them all at the same time. So here it is, Jamesport Children's Theater. It's 200 by 200. I'm going to go ahead and say open, and then it's ready to go. The next thing we can do is add some photo gallery images. Photo gallery, I'm going to go back to the Marble Slab Creamery. Photo gallery is if you click this button here, we've got some photos of ice cream for this one. You can add up to 5 photos per advertiser listing. So we'll go back in here. And I've got 3 of them I want to add here. They're images of different shows at the Jamesport Children's Theater. So we'll go ahead and we want to give each image a name or a title. I'm going to call this Show 1. I'm going to add another image. All I have to do is click this Add Row button. And here we go. I can add another one. I'm going to go back here. Here's another one. I'll call this Show 2. And I'm going to add one more. This looks like the Wizard of Oz, so I'm going to give it a name of Wizard of Oz. So we're all set on that. Now we have 3 gallery images to go along with our advertiser listing. The next thing I want to do is add a banner image, because this is going to be a preferred listing, which means that this advertiser is going to have their banner displayed within the website on different pages of the site. Preferred listing banner images are 200 pixels wide by 100 pixels tall, and we've already created one, and we're just going to go ahead and drop it in here. There's our banner. It's advertising now playing the Wizard of Oz. So we're going to go ahead and open that up. And that's dropped in there. Okay, the next thing we want to do is add listing tags. And listing tags are just, basically they're just a utility for the website itself to be able to find this advertiser listing when someone wants to search the site. And so what happens when someone searches the website is the website looks inside of each advertiser listing for key terms. So if someone types in something like ice cream, the Marble Slab Creamery advertiser listing would come up in the results. What we want to do with our listing tags is just make sure we haven't skipped over anything that we want to add in, we want the website to recognize, because the site is going to search and it's going to find all the words in our overview, all the words in our title, but if there's anything else that maybe isn't in the overview, such as, let's say, entertainment, play, we'll call it plays, theater, events, stuff like that. And these listing tags aren't actually shown on the advertiser listing page. They're invisible. No one sees them except for the search engine. But we just want to make sure we have any relevant terms listed in here, and we just separate them by comma. The last thing we want to do is map this listing. If we go back to the Marble Slab Creamery, that's this little map right here. So we're just going to go ahead and map it. I'm going to type in Jamesport, Missouri, so we can go ahead and zoom in a little bit. And I'm going to use my controls here. You can see I've got a little plus and minus where I can zoom way in. And then I can drop this pin. I can just pick it up with my mouse and drop it where I want it. And that's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to press any more buttons or anything. It's ready to go.